Hello everyone, my name is Gyarados. Welcome back to Morrowind. This is the new series. This is single player. Do I have to say that every time? I think I do. It's because some people are going to be like, oh, is this multiplayer Morrowind? No, this is not multiplayer Morrowind. This is the single player. We're about to take on the bandit boss. Oh, okay. Oh, spear. Oh, wow. Spear very good. And I do, after hitting him that hard with a weapon I'm not very much trained in, I think we may have successfully used the soul trap glitch, in my personal opinion. That did a lot of damage. It did quite a lot. We're going to put these, well, we're going to take these off of him, because he doesn't have a use for them. We can sell them elsewhere. We're taking some of the valuable things and we're putting them down on the ground, because we can always come back for them. That's the beauty of this game. We have a Dwemer puzzle box. I am not picking it up because it is part of a quest, and I don't have the patience to do the quest at the moment. I believe it's a fighter's guild quest. If I'm wrong, it doesn't matter. We'll be coming back for it anyways. For now, though, we're going to pick up all this delectable stuff we can sell. The humming of the lanterns is really distracting. I never noticed it when I was younger because I always played it on the Xbox or on the crappy PC with really crappy audio quality. Now it's like with these modern computers, you can hear the source file for what it is, and I have a headset on, so when they're humming in my ears. That means if there's a mouse fart somewhere programmed in these retro games, you will hear it in its glory. You just be like, and you're in trouble. So what we could do is still stab people with this thing. Or we could decide to go... You know, I think we're going to decide to go back. We're going to go back to Balmora. We're going to train in Spear. Or medium armor, whichever. I got the spear so I can more control my usage of it, but overall, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea to head back. We've got a lot of stuff on us, and exploring this dungeon is going to go one or two ways. We might get somewhere, or we might die horribly. My goodness me. We have a storm, which is nice. So with MGE, the ash storms are a little bit more detailed, and it actually does fog your vision, kind of like vanilla Morrowind, but not enough that it's really uncomfortable. I can still see shapes in the distance, but it deliberately blocks my vision. Hey, look, it's clearing up. Yay. We are making the slow exodus back home. Back home. I say home like I have a home. I don't have a home on this character. Oh, God. I got something stuck in my throat. I gotta take this water. It's good. I'm hoping you can't hear my drinking sounds as much, considering the microphone is a little further away than I'm used to. I am still testing audio stuff. I haven't listened to all the other episodes. I'm filming these in quick succession as I do many of my other videos. Oh God, what is that? Oh God, it feels horrible. It's like something's lodged in my throat. I'm fine. At least I think I'm fine. I'm one of those people that's gonna find out last minute that there's something like terminally wrong with me, and I'm gonna be completely fine with it. I mean, the world is unfair. Life is unfair. And that's the only thing I can be 100% sure of in my time here, is that life is unfair. Like, I do believe in spirituality, I believe in a lot of things, but ultimately, when it comes down to it, the most comforting thought in my head is that everything is chaos. Everything is absolute chaos. There is almost no real perceivable order to things, and that's what helps me sleep at night. We're gonna do the heavy armor because I can. Medium armor, sorry, because I can. just because we are wearing it, and it's going to take longer to raise that than the spear. We are now out of gold. I should have thought of that beforehand. So we are at 8. We need a bit more. We have to sell to him. I was hoping to get full price for some of this stuff, but... You look like you could use some armor, sir. I mean, you don't seem to be doing the best without it. There we go. It's iron armor. I'm sorry it's not better. He's normally my #1 weapons vendor in the game. By the end of the game, I typically have enchanted a bunch of random crap, and I've given him almost everything that I've made. So he looks really badass towards the end, and I always laugh about it. It's pretty funny to see him. He basically is just, he's offering a standard service, and everyone's, relinquishing their really good shit onto him. The other Fighters Guild members get really jealous really quick. It's like, what do you guys do all day? You just sit here in a house. I know the AI is kind of stale, but geez, would it kill you to go out there and adventure like everyone else? I just picked up an excessive amount of Imperial swords, and there's still more I had to drop because I forgot how many I picked up. So we're going to have a lot of gold. We're going to have a lot of gold. I mean, we could have more, but this is like the early game grind. You want to get as much of this stuff as you can. You want to put it inside the Creeper's inventory. He's going to give you gold. You're happy. He's happy. It's all good. Hey there, Creeper. How are you? Can you give me the good stuff? Thank you. 390 gold. Thank you very much. That was a nice gesture. We still have more to give him. And I'm sure there's hundreds of videos that do the exact same thing. That's the beauty of YouTube. You get to see repetition of some D-bag just jumping around on a character he just created, gaining athletic skill and acrobatics over and over again while he runs from building to building selling items that, I mean, he's clearly stealing, but there's no real repercussion for it. Nobody knows. We don't have a bounty either, so that's good. Not that I thought I had a bounty, I was curious about my reputation already, because I'm very well dressed. And you can gain reputation over a variety of ways, and I was curious if maybe someone thought I looked interesting. Maybe the amount of gold I've acquired got me a reputation point. I don't know. Reputation's cool, though. It does impact a lot of the things you do. Mostly the story stuff will give you reputation. 300 gold! Thank you very much. You are awesome. Okay, so we have a lot more gold. It's going to go quickly, though, as it always seems to do. We could resort to petty theft, but at our level, we'd have to get really lucky with the Ring of Aversion. And since I'm a magic-based character, getting ourselves stealthiness mixed with our Ring of Aversion is going to be very hard to do. No, I didn't want to do Persuasion. I want to see what kind of spells you have. You have Great Feather, Burden of Sense, Sleep, Averted Eyes, Invisibility, Chameleon, Light, Recall. Recall and Mark are super valuable spells. We don't often... Faction members only, Nord. Thank you for being racist. You had to pull out the Nord card, didn't you? I may be from Skyrim, but it's not your business. Okay, we have Swift Swim, things like that. Where the heck did I get Detect Key? I don't remember. This guy just sells potions. He doesn't like me very much. Hi there. How are you? Remember me? It's Garrett. Yeah, that's right. Medium armor, please. Thank you. That did not increase my level. Ugh. How many is that again? Oh, I'm out of gold. Well, I happen to know a place where I can get some extra gold and probably level up my spear skill. Or my medium armor skill, depending on which way I want to go. And I was going to do this anyways, and I think you all know the drill by now. We're going to go and murder somebody in their house. A particular someone who deserves to die and has a lot of gold in their house because they stole it. You know, I always play some sort of thief or something like that, and I'm always murdering thieves. What is that? Why? Just for, you know, reasons. We're going to take from you first, then we're going to kill you. Yeah, I know it's probably just a little obscene that you have to deal with this, but Durgrabel, your time has come. You have taken your last sweet roll. I swear this is the person that takes your sweet roll. I can't imagine anyone else. I'm sure you have a nice fork butt, but you gotta pay the piper. We are doing an obscene amount of damage. I'd like to think that thing is working for us. No, you know, we're taking that because we need it. We're taking that too. It's her massive airbags cushion her fall. It's fine. It's okay. We're all used to this by now. I should have waited to loot these chests, but whatever. You can actually find a Grand Soul Gem in here if you come back at like level 30. Pretty damn good chance of it too. So what I think we'll do is we'll try not to loot any of the other chests inside or around the town. Or I should say crates, baskets, or whatever, things like that. We'll try our best not to, because it's going to get ourselves something good. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at what I have to increase, what I can increase. If I let something wail on me in the wild, I can definitely get some medium armor skill out of it. So I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to sell this axe or whatever to somebody else. I could just go to the Creeper, but we're spending gold to get there, and I'd rather not just expend it all. So we're going to head over. We're going to let like a rat or something or a Kwama beat the crap out of us until we get the level up point, and then we're just going to murder it. Our spear skills, yeah, it's not ready yet. I probably should have got the replacers put in for all the character faces. I just didn't. I could have. I have the files. I get lazy. So lazy, in fact, I haven't fixed the underwear snakes of the guys, because it's Better Bodies is losing its shit. It's really unfortunate, but as long as I don't try to take all their equipment, we'll be fine. I think I've read that book already. Probably not. Can't remember which books are skill books and which are not. Some of them, it's pretty obvious. It's like, oh, this book happens to be yay many gold. It's clearly going to be a skill book. Or it's named, you know, the Black Arrow. Or Fisto the Greater. Hey, look, we gained a level. Cool. Okay. We should go back to Durgrabel's house and get ourselves a level up. God, I love the water. Look at the water over there. It's so pretty. Ah, I just walked into a wall. It's okay, sir. I'm clearly not drunk. She's fine. She's just excited to get a level up. She's learning. Oh, we fucked up our leveling. Oh well. Okay, so we have things we can put our points into. Speed is very important for me, personally. I want to be able to move fast. Willpower, I could give a shit less. Yeah, maximum fatigue, resist magic. I don't care as much. Strength is important, because we're Nord and we hit hard. It increases, you know, our fatigue. And endurance, overall, is just fantastic. We need that. So we gained 5 hit points. That's 55 hit points. We gotta max out our endurance. Now, there's something I can do here. It's very risky. I learned from a friend, and I actually didn't know this. I'm not kidding. This is something I did not know. It's something that I assumed I knew all the information on this. For the longest time, I thought the Sword of White Woe was a unique weapon. Only in one place in the game. Turns out there's one in Balmora. That's it. Yeah, oh, that was perfect timing. Thank you very much, game, for timing in the drama, the dramaticness. Yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah. She knows what she's up to. She's gonna get a legendary sword. Apparently there's 2. There's probably more than 2 in the game. I'm not sure. Anyways, there's one here in Balmora. I thought it was only in Saran. But there's another. There's always another. We are going to save. This is not hardcore, so if I mess this up, I am allowed to go back and undo what I did. We got to time this very carefully, because if he spots us... Hi, sir. Hi. The problem is that he's looking at us. And... there we go. Bam. It's mine. And now I'm stuck. Oh, okay. Oh, no, we're good, we're good. Okay, good. We stole it. So, what am I going to do with the Sword of White Woe? Well, some people would be saying, you need to use it, because it's good. In truth, it's not as good as you think. It is an ebony weapon. Okay, that's good. The thing is, it only drains health 1 to 10 points for 30 seconds. That's every strike. That effect does not stack on itself. It refreshes itself, which means it could be anywhere from 1 health to 10 health. 30 seconds is missing from the enemy. Basically, it drops their maximum health by that much. It's good for last hitting an enemy, but not necessarily as an outright powerful weapon. I know, for the love of fuck. As an outright weapon, it's not the greatest in the long term. We are going to make the most of it now by selling it. And we're going to sell it to the Mudcrab Merchant, who I have recently found, again, is someone that has been missing from my series, single-player series, I should say, my last multiplayer episode. Actually, I showed him off. Hey, ironically enough, the other sword's in Saran. Do we want to go for it? Do we have enough? We do, actually. But, you know, we're not going to, because I realized I'd be carrying it for a while. The Mudcrab has not respawned his gold. In fact, this will be the first time on this save actually visiting him. So, yeah, we're gonna go sell him some stuff. He's gonna get all happy. We're gonna get happy. We're gonna have 10,000 gold. We'll be missing 17,000 gold, but there is no other trader in the game that'll give us the whole price that he will. So, we're gonna make a lot of cash from this guy. And it's gonna be a good day. I forgot how different the Vert Tree Pack makes Vardenfell look. I've been going through this area on the multiplayer server, and it looks so very different. And of course, you know, with the MGE installed, oh my god, it looks like an actual forest. That's so cool. With MGE installed, I mean, all of this looks so very different. You don't appreciate it as much. I think this is what they were imagining when they were building the game. Like, they were looking in the editor. Because when you're in the editor, you can see all of this relatively much like this. But unfortunately, the game at the time was dated. The technology was dated. You didn't have these nice shadows. You didn't have all this reflection quality going on. Like, I think if we actually have our character here, we can see ourselves. Or not. Maybe I don't have the character reflections turned on. Oh well. It doesn't matter. You can see the pillars and rocks. You can see the little bit of the sky. That's fine. That's good enough. I'm sure there's ways to tweak it even more, but I'm running at a comfortable 60 frames. It's good. I am one-shotting these crabs with this spear, and we don't have as much of a spear skill. I think our attempts to become a master spellcaster have actually paid off. We have a permanent 15-point fortify attack, which is quite a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it means you basically deal 15 damage on top of everything else. We could have made it even larger if we wanted to, but I don't feel like cheating that badly at this very moment. Come on, just... As for hitting them, that's a completely different matter. Okay, so the Mudcrab Merchant is just over here. We have to watch ourselves. There are fish very much like to eat me. This I am certain of. That's where he's at right there. That's the island. We have to find him. Now the best way to get home... Ow. I'm being struck by things. Hey there. Do me a favor. Increase the skills that I need you to increase. Can I hit you with this? Come on. God, our mysticism skill sucks. Ugh. Makes me wish I was stronger so I could just go over the hill over there and kill Umbra. Okay. Hey! There we go. I love this guy. I messed up. I may have been talking to myself in the dark and no one was listening. It's fine. That's the Sword of White Woe. The condition was kind of crap. It doesn't matter because it's still going to sell for the max cost, which is good. Take it. Yay! We are now rich all of a sudden. 10,000. We have all these Dwemer things. I don't think we can sell that to him, can we? Let's try. I'm hoping his inventory restocks. Hey there. How you doing? Hi. Okay, he did get his inventory back. Can I sell these to you? No! Of course not. Why would you ever think you could sell that to him? We can sell potions to him, though. Which is cool. Oh, Dispel could be useful. It's the sad thing. There's a lot of good potions here. But gold is valuable. Very valuable. So we're actually going to use a Divine Intervention Scroll to go home. I didn't want to originally, but we're going to, because it seems wise. I just don't feel like walking my ass all the way around this early in the game. I have no idea this is going to spawn us. Oh, I guess Ebenheart's not terrible. Ebenheart's not terrible. That's not the worst place in the world. It could be worse. We have plenty of ports to go through. Jesus, man, you scared the crap out of me. Okay, hi. There's actually another cell in here somewhere that lets you steal from them, but I don't remember where it was. My God, Vivek looks majestic. I hate that city, but it looks so majestic from a distance. Hey there, sir. How are you? You're wearing adamantium armor. Yeah, he's from Solstheim. Oh, Morrowind law. There, we got our first cue about Solstheim. That's very good for us. Repair the spear. And we can't repair anything else. Okay. It's good to build up your armor skill. It's a useful skill. It's only useful if you have the tools, but once you have them, you're good. We are going to... God, I haven't actually been in Ebenheart in the longest time. We're going to keep moving our way here. We're going to try to find a fast travel person, which should be relatively easy. Oh, you can even see the floating moon. That's so cool. Yeah, when you play the game normally, it's kind of hard to see it. It's kind of shrouded in mist, but you can see it from here. Just it looks kind of cheesy, actually. Funny story. So there are Siltstrider people, not merchants. There's Siltstrider people elsewhere, but we're gonna go, unless we can find one. No, we're gonna talk to this guy. Where can you take us? You could take me places like Hlaod. I don't think I want to go to Hlaod. We might just have to suffer and find a Siltstrider. I wanted to make this fast so I could go back to Balmora, but that's not happening, it looks like. Okay, we are going to have to find a Siltstrider on foot. This is not something I enjoyed doing. Oh, look how beautiful it is. Not something I enjoyed doing, but we're going to have to do it. Here's a little bit of trivia for you. The first night in any Elder Scrolls, well, at least from Morrowind to Oblivion, to Skyrim, the first night is always both moons are full in the sky. A lot of people didn't realize this. It's an absolute, utterly useless fact. Unless you like to debug. So if you're screwing around with werewolves in Moonlight Tales or in Morrowind, well, the first night is always a full moon. Isn't that funny? I actually found out this little tidbit of information when I was much younger, and there was a... Where the hell are we? And there was a little... Basically, I was curious as to... We're going the wrong way, by the way. I was curious on how to become a werewolf. When I heard about Bloodmoon coming out, I was like asking people on the internet, where are the werewolves? How do you become werewolves? And there was a very scant few information on it. The biggest form of info was you'll notice them when the full moon is out. The first night of any Elder Scroll game is always double full moons. Master and Secunda are both full on the first night. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Okay. So I kept making new characters and using all my gold to get to Solstheim. Getting completely owned by creatures and repeatedly getting frustrated that I couldn't find a werewolf. It's true that the moons are full. However, finding them on that night has nothing to do with it being the full moons. It has to do with the spawn lists, as I later found out. So, you'll notice them because they'll appear as werewolves during the night. But your chances of finding them are going to be the same no matter what night you choose. Now, the higher level you get, the easier it is to stay on Solstheim, obviously. Therefore, more encounters with werewolves. You kind of want to do the main quest, though. Because if you have the disease, you can't afford to go into the Skull Village. They will not talk to you. They'll sense the disease on you. So you have to do the main quest for Solstheim to become a proper werewolf. Otherwise, you're going to have to cure your lycanthropy first, and then contract the disease during the main quest. In which case, you will have lycanthropy permanently, because there's no other way to absolve the disease from your body if you don't like it. I don't know why you wouldn't. Lycanthropy is freaking amazing in the Elder Scrolls. It is really, really powerful, and I am still peeved that Oblivion didn't have it. But, this game has it. It's good. I love the werewolf in this. I actually love the werewolf more in Morrowind than I do in Skyrim. Oh, the model looks great in Skyrim, but models mean nothing. Hey, I think the Silt Strider's over there. I have to go over there. I think I see it too. Yeah, I see it. I'm just ranting about the werewolves. But they're so cool in this game, because it actually lets you do first person. You feel like a monster. And for all respective purposes, the game treats you as a monster. Something that Skyrim doesn't really do. We're not making Spear our main weapon, by the way. I know I'm using it a lot. I'm trying to get my endurance up. See? Got a level in it. That's good. There was another mud crab there. I'm going to let him live. He's going to think about what happened. Maybe someday we'll return and finish him off. Or maybe he'll become so leveled and powerful we won't be able to do much. I think that's something that's missing from these games. Characters leveling up as they fight in the world. That would have been cool. I know there's like an auto-leveling for some creatures and characters, but I would have loved to have seen creatures and characters gaining levels as you played the game. That would have been entertaining. It would have been something I think they should add for the next Elder Scroll game, is a measure of these characters are doing things in the game world, and if they survive long enough, they become incredibly powerful. And that could affect you. That could directly it could directly affect your gameplay experience as the game goes on. Like, maybe those guards are fighting things. Maybe, you know, this random quest giver character is going out on adventures and exploring. In Skyrim, that was a big opportunity for them to add procedural events. Characters were going out and doing things. It'd be cool to have those characters gain something for their efforts. Hello there, lady. How are you? I am going to train my medium armor some more, so I don't suck nearly as bad. We also have a lot of gold 9,886. That's a lot of gold to burn, and that's going to equate to a lot of levels. Question is, how long can she continue to train me in this? I don't recall the max medium armor trainer. Isn't it a person in Molag Mar? I think it is, actually. We would do well to make friends with that person. I could be mistaken, though. Why are you not clicking? There you go. Thank you very much. I did extensive research on certain trainers. I found the Master Marksman trainer. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I accidentally clicked Long Blade. We're almost done with all our gold, too. This is really sad. Oh, this is so sad. You have no idea. I'm so sad. We're using up all our gold, and we don't even have... Oh, God, that's right. Okay, we gotta stop. I just realized that's not even adding to our progression, because I don't have medium armor as a max thing. So we need to raise Short Blade next. Who has Short Blade? I think one of the thieves would have it. If not, though, we have people here we can talk to. Yeah, we made a terrible mistake. We started pumping all these points into something that doesn't actually level us up. Spear and athletics. Spear would definitely level us up. But we have already...
Let's hear it.
Wait, did I say athletics? What? What did I say? I don't know why I said that. We're gonna go to the Thieves Guild. Hey, acrobatics. Well, that's definitely a yeah, that's definitely gonna get us a little bit closer to our level. We're gonna go find a Short Blade trainer because I desperately need them at this point. Well, strangely enough, I can't find a Short Blade trainer in here, so that's a little bit frustrating, to say the least. Interesting. So what we could do is raise our Long Blade next. It's going to cost a little bit, but it will move us closer. Or we could just go for broke and get ourselves our major skills, which is going to guarantee us a faster level up. So I think maybe we'll do that. We could stand to increase our enchant skill, since that is something we're going to be heavily investing in. I even have that spell, the, what do you call it? The Eldritch Forging, which will give us a powerful boost to our enchanting skill early in the game. That's really because of how much fun it is, and I wanted to have fun with this series. I didn't want to be crying the entire time. Morrowind is fairly an aggressive game. It's like, you can't just jump into it and be like, man, this is easy. This is not easy. This game is not easy. And I only am doing as well as I am because I have a gathered knowledge of how the game works and what I can do in it, in addition to being able to make my own mods. We're gonna train enchanting. Oh, my gold. Oh, Ajira, I hope you're happy. You drive a hard bargain, friend. There we go. Level 40 in enchanting. Oh, God. And, I mean, the controls are kind of... Yeah, they're really wonky. I would love to see Bethesda recreate this game. And if Bethesda fails to recreate it, I hope somebody else creates another engine. I would like to see a alteration to the multiplayer engine, because that actually is far more stable than this. Yeah, a lot of mods don't work with it, but I would rather see a next-gen Morrowind with really good controls, really good movement, things like that, than kind of see it never evolve past that point. I mean, it has evolved in many other aspects, multiplayer, of course, being a huge one, and then on top of it, we have a lot of wasted points, which is really sad. But we got 58 for endurance. That's not terrible. Speed or strength? Speed or strength? We do strength. Technically, our speed goes up by a little bit because we have more encumbrance. So I'm going to do that. Yeah. Plus, that gives us more fatigue. Anyways, on top of it all, we have 61 health. I would like to see the movement get increased, but Morrowind has had several upgrades, and yeah, it's just like a new engine. That's a big deal. The MGE graphics extender for, you know, this is amazing. I can see farther than I've ever been able to see. Everything looks beautiful as heck. Look at that frickin' water. Oh my god, it's mouth-watering. Anyways, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you all so much for watching. What are you looking at? Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you are enjoying this series. I will see you later. Bye.